Hi guys, EJ here, and you can obviously see that orange is definitely not my color, but I thought I'd wear the shirt because you seem to like him so much. Um, so this is part 7 and hopefully the final part of my answers video. If I forgot to thank you after your questions and any of the other parts, thank you to everybody who asked me questions. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. So let's get on with it. So up next we've got Underworld Angel 24, and that's Shannon, and she asks, what is the most expensive DVD box set you own? Well, I don't have any like major huge big box sets of like all the TV shows I've bought. I've only bought single seasons, even of shows that I've completed. But I'm looking into getting the A-Team Divan box set. It's like 70 something bucks. A lot cheaper than getting those seasons individually. The most expensive DVD that I have is the Killer Criterion Collection. I paid like 80 bucks for that on eBay when I got it, so that would be the most expensive. What movies are you looking forward to most in 2011? I don't know for certain, but I don't like read ahead and find out what's coming out that much. I only wait till trailers to see what's coming. So of the trailers I've seen, I mean, like the stuff from the Super Bowl, Thor and Captain America. Super 8 is the one that really intrigued me. Steven Spielberg produced, and it just had a great look. Kind of reminded me of E.T. in a way, and J.J. Abrams is directing it. That looked awesome, so I'm really looking forward to that. See, I don't know what else is coming out. I saw, I guess, the X-Men First Class trailer as well, like a week ago. So maybe that one, but I'm not a huge X-Men fan. Well, I did like the Captain America trailer that I saw. I'm looking forward to Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, because I love those movies. If you were making a movie, what actors would you most want to have cast? Well, it depends what kind of movie I was making. I'll say Kate and Leo. Yeah, Kate Winslet and Leo DiCaprio. Obviously, they've done 2 movies together, but see if I went by the scripts I want to write, I'd say Russell Crowe would be a good fit for one of them. Yeah, Leo and Kate would be a good fit for the Fire of London one, I guess. Yeah, any of those any of like the A-list actors, Natalie Portman, Cate Blanchett, people like that. Where would you most like to travel to? Well, I mentioned that in like one of the early videos. Yeah, Australia, definitely. See what else? Let's think of something different. I said Italy and Greece. South Africa, I've always wanted to go there. Brazil, definitely. The Caribbean, which I'm going to soon, actually. I'll give you guys an update on that later this month, because I'm going on vacation at the beginning of April. First vacation in 15 years that I'm stoked about. So yeah, those are some of the other places I want to go. Okay, so thank you, Shannon, for those questions. Up next, we have Crazy Dog 500. Least favorite horror movie. Wow, a lot of bad horror movies, I guess. Let's see, least favorite. Well, I'm not a fan of the Saw sequels. I like the first one, but I'm just sick of the sequels. It was enough already at like 3 and 4. I hated Wolf Creek, but I saw that when it came out, so I only remember like little parts of it. Yeah, so some of those. Favorite horror movie sequel. Favorite horror sequel. Scream 2 is a good one. I didn't like Paranormal Activity 2. I like the first one better. Favorite horror movies? I really liked when I watched the Friday the 13th movies earlier this year. The first 8. I really liked the third one. That's the one that's in 3D. Even though the 3D is kind of quote bad. It was a good movie though. It was one, and the fourth one that had Corey Feldman in it. Uh, those two were probably the best sequels. I enjoyed those two. What would you like to collect besides DVDs? Well, I'm actually, maybe you guys noticed in the corner over there, when I showed the overview DVD collection, you may have noticed some boxes. They're actually die-cast model cars of movie cars and a couple TV cars. I want to get into collecting some of those. I only got those like this past week. If you guys want to see those, I'll show them. I haven't taken them out of the box. Of all the action figures and stuff I bought, the movie diecast, like 18th scale cars, I haven't taken out of the box. And I have a James Bond one as well that's really rare and quite expensive. So if you guys want to see those, let me know. So I want to collect more of those. I'm looking into collecting like classic movie cars. Yeah, just models of movie cars. Future goals on YouTube. Nothing special. Just to have fun and meet new and interesting people who love movies. I mean, it's the only thing I really care about when I do this. I love watching other people's videos as much as I enjoy having you people watch my videos. And for a while, I'm subscribed to more people than are subscribed to me. I enjoy watching other people just as much as doing it myself. Just keep doing it. Keep I don't know, finding different ways to show movies and talk about movies, I guess. Yeah, I don't really care about subs, but it's nice that people appreciate it. But I'm pretty close to 400 at the moment. I haven't checked, but yeah, I don't know. Do this a couple years, see how it goes. So thank you for those questions. Up next we've got Purple Book Fairy, and Elin asks, what was your favorite book as a child or teenager? Another book question. That's tough. I mean, I read a little bit when I was younger. In high school, we kind of had to. There was this book I read in the English class, like junior English in high school, called The Hot Zone. If you've seen the movie Outbreak, it's very similar to that. It was a great book about an Ebola virus outbreak. I really enjoyed that. And I read Catcher in the Rye like when I was a senior. I liked that one. Books as a child, I don't remember. My childhood is foggy in certain areas, to say the least. Who's your favorite author? Again, another tough question for a non-reader. Excuse me. I won't say Tolkien, because he's a hard read, believe me. And I'll say Stephen King, because I've seen a lot of the movies that his books are based on, but I haven't read the books. And Tom Clancy. John le Carré writes lots of great spy novels. And of course I love espionage and all that cloak and dagger good shit. Do you prefer the cinema or the extended versions of LOTR, Lord of the Rings? The extended editions. I haven't watched the theatrical cuts since I've got the extended editions. It's the only way to watch those movies. They add so much more to the characters and the story. Especially Boromir's character is really fleshed out in the first film. In the second film, I'd say is more Gollum stuff and more Treebeard stuff. Treebeard doesn't come off good in the Two Towers, the theatrical version. I mean, if people don't read the books and understand the ends, Treebeard is a tough character to get your head around. But in the extended editions, it's fleshed out a little bit more. And Return of the King, pretty much everything that's in the theatrical cut is in the extended editions, except for a couple scenes. But yeah, I won't go back to the theatrical cuts of those, and I have all the extended editions of Lord of the Rings. So thank you for those questions. And finally, we have Derek, Mr. Cinema Junkie. And he's wondered this for quite some time. The cap that I always wear looks really serious. Is there a logo in the middle of it? Where can I get such a cap? It looks like you could slip a bar of lead into it and headbutt the living crud out of someone. Very funny question, but the logo is actually No Doubt. If you saw the first part of my answer videos, I was wearing a blue No Doubt shirt, and the logo is the same. This is really faded because I've had it for like since 1997. I picked it up at a concert the first time I saw No Doubt live. It was called Camp KOME, and KOME was the 98.5 FM alternative rock station at the time, and they held this big concert at Shoreline, which is in Mountain View. It's a pretty famous venue out here, and they had like 15 bands on like 3 different stages, and No Doubt was the second to last band that played. It was one of the coolest concerts I've been to, and it had all those like alternative bands from like 97. At the time, like 311 and not Sublime. Brad Noel was dead by then. Who am I thinking of? Oh, Smash Mouth, that's right. Smash Mouth, 311, and No Doubt were like the main 3. But yeah, I picked this up at that concert, and I've had it ever since, and I wear it all the time. Obviously, it's really warm. It like keeps my head really warm, and I've never head-butted at anybody with it. And he also asks, what war movie is your absolute favorite, or what is your favorite Vietnam movie, favorite World War II movie, your favorite Korean War movie, and for fun, how about your favorite Civil War movie? So my absolute favorite war movie is Saving Private Ryan. So that's obviously my favorite World War II film. Favorite Vietnam movie is Platoon, and both of those are in my top 10 movies of all time. Favorite Korean War movie is MASH. It's like the only one I have. There's also another one called The Bridges at Toko-ri that I want to get as well. It came out in 1955. And those are the only 2 I've seen, I think. And my favorite Civil War film is, what am I thinking? Glory. Yes, love Glory. And I'll throw in my favorite World War I movie as well, and that's Paths of Glory, Stanley Kubrick. So that is the final question. Thank you everybody for watching these videos, especially if you've watched all of them. I really enjoy doing this, and I see other people are getting on the Q&A bandwagon. I look forward to watching all those as well. I noticed Ty and Sarah are just posted theirs today, and I think Elon, Purple Book Fairy, is doing one too, and yeah, everybody, if you want to do these, they're a lot of fun. Great way to get to know each other better. So until next time, I'll see ya.